Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Arsenal Save, and it's the final episode of Christmas week. Hope you've had a great Christmas and going into the new year now. But we are back with another episode, and as always, a little bit of housekeeping to do, and then we get straight into the two massive games today. Liverpool at home at the Emirates, and then Barca coming up in the first leg of the quarter-finals of the Champions League. But let's see how we've got on since we played Shakhtar in the Champions League. We then followed that up with a 2-1 after extra time win against City in the sixth round of the FA Cup. Really hard-fought game. I'll show you the match stats here. Very, very even on the shots, very even on the possession. I think our fitness probably was a little bit better than theirs towards the end of the game. And Lacazette coming on from the bench. 2 goals, 8.8 for him. Bellerin picking up the player of the match at a 9.0. All in all, very satisfying win to come from behind and then win it in extra time. So we're through to the semi-finals of the FA Cup, where we play Man United at Wembley. We then followed that up with a game against United, and it was a 0-0 draw at Old Trafford. Really, really tough game. As you can see here, we got absolutely dominated by United. They played extremely well. They just didn't take their chances. We, on the other hand, played extremely poorly, in a little bit of an inconsistent form at the minute. I don't know whether that's because we've got a lot of youth players in the team. Our strikers just aren't clicking at the minute with some of our attacking players behind them. So having to do a lot of work in between games to really find out what exactly is going on with our players. But it was a good draw, 0-0 away at Old Trafford, and it keeps us top of the table. I'll show you that in 2 seconds. And then we followed that up with a game. It was our game in hand, and we beat Palace 4-0. Baradi with a penalty, Lacazette in a few seconds after that, Nelson and Son Heung-min all getting a goal, and it was a really dominant display. 17 shots, 8 on target. We did tweak a few things in the game between the games of United and Palace, and also different quality of player as well. United got some awesome players. Palace struggling in the league this season in the relegation zones, and I think that showed as well. So this is the league table. We are 14 points clear of United and City, but all in all, we're looking for at least a point, if not 3 points, against the Liverpool side, who are still chasing the Champions League dream. They're 5 points away from Chelsea in the league. And let's see who we've got in our starting lineup. So for this game, we've got Timo Horn in goal. We've got Tierney, Laporte, Sula, Bellerin at the back, Xhaka and Goretzka in the middle of midfield. We've got Lamar on the left. We've got Iwobi in behind Lacazette. And then we've got Nelson on the right. So a few tweaks here and there. So Tierney, I've picked it on form, really. Tierney's got better form than Kolesniak. Saul's come in for the injured Mustafi, who's out now for the season. Good 3 months out. He injured himself whilst on international duty. I've switched up Laporte's role as a ball-playing defender, and also switched up Lacazette's role as the advanced forward. That seems to really work in that last couple of games for us. We've gone control flexible. We've changed a few of the instructions around as well. We're exploiting both the flanks. We've lowered the tempo, and we're closing down a little bit more. We're retaining possession and just being a little bit more expressive. So those tweaks did work for us against Palace. Will it work against a team like Liverpool? Let's find out. So Liverpool line up with a 4-3-3. They've got Mignolet in goal, Moreno, Matip, Emre Can and Chambers as the backline. Henderson in front of them. They've got Naby Keita and Torreira in the midfield. They've got Origi on the left. They've got Salah on the right. And then their £33 million signing in the January transfer window, Kasper Dolberg up top. He's got 6 goals in 8 appearances for Liverpool. 7.63 already. Fantastic performances from him. On the bench, they've got Mane, Sturridge, Lallana and Roberto Firmino. So very, very good Liverpool squad, as is ours. So let's get passionate with these boys. We can potentially clinch the title here with a win. So I'm expecting absolutely nothing less. Really pumping up the pressure for the boys to go out there and deliver. They kick us off. They're in their change strip of white and black. We're in our red and white, our home kit. And hopefully we can do the job today and win the title. With the first game on the Saturday, so we will have to wait to see if we have won that league. It won't be now. On the right hand side into Nelson. Nelson tries to get the ball into Lacazette. Bellerin picks up that ball, drives forward into Lacazette, goes for a shot. Nelson again, but Mignolet with a big save 4 minutes gone now. It's going to go for a corner, and Lamar's going to whip this ball in. Finds Goretzka on the edge of the box. Tries a shot. Origi heads it clear. Goretzka picks up the ball again into Saul. Can Saul find Thomas Lemar around the corner? Yes, he can. Lemar gets the cross in, but hits Nelson on the back. Mignolet's been injured, so Karius has had to come on. That's not the greatest start for a Liverpool backline, but it is an attack for them. Dolberg gets the ball to Torreira, and Dolberg again, but Laporte covers that pretty well, and Lacazette is going to get the ball forward, and then he finds Iwobi on the overlap of the run. Iwobi there, and Iwobi scores. Karius, I think, at fault for that goal. It just seemed to go underneath him, and Horn, lovely ball up to Lacazette. Lacazette finds Iwobi, he's on the overlap, and he just uses that pace. Iwobi pushes forward, and yeah, Karius needs to do a lot better with that. Iwobi scores 1-0 to the Arsenal. Seen plenty of the game so far. 8 shots, 5 on target to their 3 and 1. A little bit more possession as well. Matip now with a free kick. 10 minutes before half time. Into Origi. Keita and Origi making 1-2s. Out to Moreno. Into Keita. Into Origi, and Horn with a massive save. Brought him in for Petr Cech. Again, I'm picking the team on form at the minute because our performances have been relatively inconsistent. And Horn has picked some really good games over the last couple of weeks. Dolberg now into Torreira. Lovely ball over to Callum Chambers, but Horn is there again. We're keeping their big boys quiet, so Salah is relatively quiet, Dolberg quiet. So we're doing pretty well on that front. Half-time whistle has gone, and we are in the lead. Things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better in this second half. Going to keep passionate, keep positive as I can. As I said, form has dipped dramatically in this Arsenal side, and we're just trying to keep that positive mental attitude going forward. So in the second half now, we kick off. Lacazette and Iwobi playing really well so far up top. Nelson coming into the side, and as I said, he'll probably be one of the mainstays of next season. Laporte going to get there, and now that is Xhaka, I think, who's put that away. Lovely goal by the Arsenal. Lamar free kick, whipping the ball in. Here we go. And Iwobi gets a knock on. Laporte knocks it down to Xhaka, and he just walks onto it, and it's 2-0 to Arsenal just after the 10-minute mark in the second half. But there is a highlight after our goal. Is it going to be for us, or is it going to be for Liverpool? Keita being closed down by Goretzka. Emre Can and Matip playing it out from the back. Out to Alberto Moreno, into Keita. Again, back to Matip. Patient play here from Liverpool. Lallana's come on, and they've pushed Dolberg out wide on the left-hand side. Lemar getting the ball forward to Lacazette, using his pace. Can Lacazette score? The shot isn't quite there, but we look dangerous yet again. Yeah, I think Dolberg's definitely out on this left-hand side, and they've brought, not Andre Manor, they've brought Origi into the middle, and they've brought Lallana in behind Origi. They've matched our shape up, and it could be their undoing. Bellerin into Nelson. And Nelson's one-on-one with Dolberg here. Bellerin and Xhaka playing really well. Lovely little triangle. Saul into Bellerin again. Back to Saul. Is he going to come over to Laporte? Laporte now going to just calmly play it over to that left-hand side. Into Iwobi. Iwobi into Lacazette. Lacazette, lovely football to Lemar. And Lemar puts it on a plate for Nelson. That's 3-0 to Arsenal. These little tweaks, little tactical changes seem to be working for us in the last few games. It's taken a lot of effort to really have a look at and see exactly where we're going wrong, and I think we found it. Lemar didn't need to do that. I think he would have scored himself, but put it on a plate for the youngster. 3-0 to Arsenal. Our mark just gone. Another highlight after we have scored. Chambers into Torreira. Keita now going to get the ball over to Dolberg. Dolberg, is he going to try and take his man on? No. Passes it all the way back to Matip, and Nelson should now play that back to Horn, and does. Little bit squeaky there. Thought he hadn't put too much on the pass there. Salah on this right-hand side. He's got Chambers overlapping him, but he goes back inside. Dolberg on the left with Moreno overlapping him on the left-hand side. Keita into Dolberg. Dolberg is going to use him now. Yes, he is. Moreno on this left. Getting closed down by 2 men into Salah, and Salah, opportunity there for him to score a goal, get his team back into it, but he wastes it. Karius picking that ball up from a weak cross really from Lemar. Launches it forward to Dolberg. Been pretty quiet, Dolberg, but he gets a through ball to Origi, and Origi puts that in. 3-1 now to Arsenal. I was going to say, Dolberg we've kept pretty quiet, to be honest. Karius, it's just a big ball launch forward. Dolberg, with no one really round him, plays a lovely through ball to Origi. Goes through the lines, and good finish from Origi. 3-1. Consolation for Liverpool. there we have it. Full-time whistle. Andre Marin has blown it. And that is 3 points. That should, in theory, give us the title. We will have a look, go back to the home screen and see what United do. And see if we have won the league this early. And then we can focus on Barcelona. And we can focus on the FA Cup as well. So United and City both won. It leaves us 15 points clear. And I think 14 points clear with 15 to play now. We could win. We could win the league in the next couple of games' time. So, yeah, we'll have to hold on our hats for that. But we do have Barcelona coming up. Biggest game of the series so far. Quarter-final, first leg, Champions League, Barcelona. Doesn't get any bigger than that. Team is going to stay exactly the same. We are playing some good football at the minute. Beating Liverpool 3-1, beating Palace 4-0. And all in all, yeah, this could be the make or break time for our season. Let's see who Barcelona have got in their lineup. So, Ter Stegen in goal. Digne, Igor Martinez, Gerard Piqué and Vaseo at the back. Busquets, Strootman and Rakitic in the middle. We've got Insigne on the left, Suarez up top and big man Lionel Messi on the right hand side. On their bench, Dembele, Alcacer, Chervi, Roberto and Carlos Vela as well. Let's keep our good run of form going. We're in good form. They are in indifferent form themselves. I don't know where they are in the league, in La Liga. But they're not in the best of forms. So let's keep passionate. Go into the game. Samuel Umtiti is out. It looked like there. So if our good run of form continues to go, we should get a good lead and take that back to the Camp Nou. Quiet opening 10 minutes. Waiting for someone like a Messi or a Suarez or a Rakitic to do something out of the blue, out of the ordinary. But we seem to be keeping those sorts of players quiet. Xhaka now, first highlight of the game. 20 minutes gone. Into Goretzka, into Iwobi. Lacazette. Can he score? Oh, it's probably on the wrong side of him. He's looking for going onto his right foot, not his left foot. Bit of a wild shot from Alexander there. But it's the first highlight for us, which is not too shabby. Coming into the final 5 minutes now. Ter Stegen, into Piqué, into Martinez. Strootman, into Rakitic. Patient play here from Barca. Lovely triangles going up to Suarez pretty quickly into Insigne. Insigne is going to get the ball over to Messi, but Lemar there to cut it out. Goes back to Xhaka and we start again. Tierney's taking his man on into Lacazette. Lacazette taking his man on. Can he score? But Ter Stegen with a great save. Comes out to Reece Nelson. Back to Bellerin. And that's going to be the end of the highlight. Bellerin's picked up a little bit of a knock. Going to bring him off at half-time for De Chilio. We've played well. We've kept him relatively quiet. De Chilio's going to come on now for that right back slot. Keep it passionate. Happy with everything we've done so far. We've done really well. Faith in you. Go out there and to have a solid second half. This is going to be a very cagey affair, both first and second leg. And yeah, let's see what we can do. Some of their players are looking a little bit flaggy. Dembele's come on for Insigne there because he had a bit of a knock at the end of the first half as well. Messi on a 64%. Not the best Messi we can have, but Lemar back to Tierney. Tierney back to Xhaka into Iwobi. Can he find a through ball? No, he can't. He goes back to Xhaka into Iwobi, into Nelson. Nelson through to Lacazette and a good save by Ter Stegen. I haven't had a shot on targets yet so far, Barcelona. It's been all Arsenal. Goretzka from a corner and Ter Stegen is there as well. Again, Vaseo now into back to Ter Stegen from a free kick into Igor Martinez. Dembele on this left-hand side goes through to Suarez. Suarez takes a shot and it's just over. Someone like Suarez only needs half a chance and he's going to try and take it. Now De Chilio is injured. We're going to bring Ramsey on at right back. It sounds a bit weird, but he can play there. Anybody else that's not playing particularly well? Lacazette's not having the greatest of games. Let's bring Gabriel Jesus on and confirm those subs. So both right backs injured. Not the greatest way of doing it. Iwobi now going to get the ball in. He tries to lay it off to Xhaka but can't get there. Tierney picks up the ball. Xhaka again into Iwobi. Out to Goretzka. But Dembele gets in there and passes it forward to Suarez. Strootman into Rakitic. Rakitic back to Busquets. and Piqué, they're just going to play it the Barcelona way. Tiki-taka football. I think Messi has come off. Suarez through. Can he score? Suarez takes the shot, and that's 1-0 to Barca. They've done nothing all game, and it's now 25 minutes to go, and they have their away goal. Messi's come off, and they're just playing tiki-taka football here. Vela gets the ball forward, and Suarez is through, and I think he just lobs Timo Horn. Yes, he does. Lovely finish from Luis Suarez. 1-0 to Barcelona. 10 minutes to go. Can we find an equaliser? Because I don't see us going to the Camp Nou and scoring too many goals. Going to be final 4 minutes now. Rakitic going to whip this corner in, but Laporte gets there. Vela is on the edge. Can we close it down? No, goes all the way back out to Rakitic, and Saul gets the ball out. Vela again. Vela one-on-one with Horn, and Horn, lovely save. Sergio Roberto gets the ball, and he goes all the way back to Martinez. Martinez back out to Digne. Digne at left back getting closed down by Ramsey. Ramsey, good tackle. Martinez picks up that ball again though into Sergio Busquets. Rakitic into Roberto. Can he get the ball through to Dembele? Yes, he does. Takes Saul on. Can he square it? Yes, he can. Luis Suarez is there again. 2-0 to Barcelona. And it's going to be an uphill struggle for us going to the Camp Nou. Lovely play here from Barca. Rakitic to Roberto. Lovely through ball to Dembele. We went attacking and it's cost us. Dembele just then. Easy pass over to Suarez. That's 2 goals for him and 2-0 to Barca. I think the ref is going to blow the whistle. Yes, he is. 2-0 to Barca. It's unlucky for us, really. Really, really unlucky. Deschilio been injured as well as Bellerin. I'm just going to say, calmly, unlucky boys. It would have been nice. We had a lot of chances to really go out there and do the business. Chelsea with a good 0-0 draw against Madrid. The other ties haven't been played yet. They play tomorrow. And 2-0 loss against Barcelona. Got to go to the Nou Camp and have it all to do. And that will be our next episode after the Christmas break, after the New Year break. Barcelona away at the Nou Camp. 2-0 down. Can we do the impossible? Can we change that around and go and score 2 goals at the Camp Nou? And then we're going to have the FA Cup semi-final against United at Wembley and see if we can get to another domestic cup final. But that's it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do leave it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss out on any more content going forward. As always, remember to hit me up on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Hit me up on those links that are on the screen right now. And until next time when we go back to sunny Spain and play Barcelona in the quarter-final, second leg of the Champions League, and follow that up with a semi-final against United at Wembley, I'll see you soon.